Turn off the chatterboxes, world so quiet, telling truths I cannot stand. And this whole time, I'm a liar. Yours is a mind I tend to find when mine's lost in the current. Yours is a heart I cannot smile. I was running, you were now on the rise of the day, for the length of the night, written on my skin, a map of the stars, whether or not crossed will tell me how to let go and find a new tempo. Yours is a mind I tend to find when mine's lost in the current. Yours is a heart I cannot smart. I was running and you were a map of the stars, whether or not crossed will tell me how to let go and find a new tempo.
Thank you. Brand new The Animals song. I feel like since I started with something super duper new, I'll play something super duper old now, just to balance the scales.
Pre-fees?
Yeah. No.
Not serious.
God, pre-fees. I don't even know what that would be.
You would have been in diapers.
It would have. It would have been Mazzy Star probably.
Okay.
That's the first song I ever performed live. Ever.
Seriously?
Was Fade Into You.
I figured
on
it was
the guitar,
the hit.
On the guitar.
It would have been weird if it had been, I'm going to bake my biscuit or something.
It was actually a Girls Zone art show in like 98, maybe, 97, 98. And it was at the Home at Last Gallery where Guido's is now.
Mm-hmm.
Which was super weird because I waited tables there for years, and every time I walked through that room, I was like, "Wait, this is weird."
That's where I came here from tonight.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I just ate there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It's neat to see that as something.
But they're
very
one of the only
different.
places open tonight, so.
Oh, are they? Yeah. Every time I walk in that little room where the pool tables are, that little side thing, that's where that little makeshift stage was, and memories.
That must have been, what, almost 10 years ago?
Oh yeah, I wish. It was a long time ago. It was a very, very long time ago. But yeah, that was the first. This one is not that old though. It was on Steady Now, which was a record I did with Keith Harden. We kind of talked about that when I got here, but
We need
yeah.
a reissue, deluxe archive, expanded bonus tracks edition.
No, no. That record was really cool. Working with Keith Harden was super fun. He's obviously a very talented guy. I mean, just not just with his amazing guitar playing, but just as far as production and engineering is concerned, he's incredibly talented. So it was really cool to get to work with him and kind of see his, perspective and things. But
Did you record anything for that was not on it?
I don't think so.
So really expanded is kind of ridiculous to think about.
Yeah. I feel like there was some kind of noodly stuff that we did that never turned into anything, but no
Dance
no
remixes.
songs. Yeah. If I find something though, I will let you know.
The even more trouble 12-inch.
Yeah, even more trouble. Oh my goodness! Every time I think about those songs, I'm like, I can't believe, even though that was only 8 years ago, I don't think I could play anyone other than this one I'm about to play. But yeah, that's okay though. I feel like some of them needed to go. It was their time. Don't tell me she's gone away. She shared that bed you made, lying safe with you. Up the street she came. Don't tell me you ain't the type. Just sing it. Mama, don't tell me much, and Daddy, don't listen much. It's the same old thing every time. She says she loves you and she's got nothing left to lose. You know I feel the same way sometimes. Take her worried fears and crying off the wire and set it all on fire. Tell her please stay with me tonight. Don't tell me that lady gonna fly. She sang you songs of praise. Would you see her now any different way? Are you scared she'll need you most of the time? Just sing it. Mama, don't tell me much, and Daddy, don't listen much. It's the same
same old thing every time. She says she loves you, honey, what do you got to lose? You know I feel the same way all the time. Take on hurrying fears and crying off the heart and set it all on fire. Tell her please, please stay with me tonight. Take on hurrying fears and crying off the heart and set it all on fire. Tell her, please, please stay with me tonight. It's almost how that song goes, I think. Yeah, it's an old one. Yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you for revisiting something. And yeah, I imagine if you have been publicly associated with songs you wrote when you were younger for years,
Yeah.
no matter how attached other people are to them, it's probably nice to be able to put them in mothballs temporarily anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Some of those I don't know that I'll ever revisit, but that one has stuck with me over the years.
What about it do you think makes it different?
Gosh, that's a good question. You know, I don't know. I think that it was written at a time in my life where I think that it's a very like transitional song and a very kind of like, you know, figuring out where you're comfortable, where you belong romantically, and you know, especially when you're like just being a young woman and kind of swimming through all those emotions. That was definitely like a really good like processing song for me, maybe. So I don't know, but it's definitely held on.
Do you get a lot of feedback on it?
That was at the time, at least, when that was 2010 that I recorded that record. That seemed to be the standout one. That seemed to be the one that people had the most questions about or comments about. So, yeah.
Well, I know we've lost some people at WEFT recently, but we had one DJ here who was always arguing with me that, no, that's the song. Why are you playing this other one? This is the song. And we just came at songs from very different lyrics. Are important to me.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're important to him too. But it's always interesting to me when people independently compare rather than just say, "Well, Pitchfork says this is the,"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he's not getting it from some website either. But it's kind of fun because I always feel like if you're arguing about a favorite artist, the fact that you both like that artist, it can't be too bad an argument.
Right. Right.
As opposed to you like this band, I like Journey, and it's like, well, that's kind of different countries. But if you're arguing over the best Kayla Brown song or the best We the Animals song, that's a friendly argument in theory.
That makes me feel good that even happened. So thank you. I don't know. And I feel like every release that I've had has been so different.
How many have you had? Because you had one tour EP. You had one tour EP I've never seen.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
I know you seem okay with that.
Pretty sure I burned all the remaining copies. So Mike Ingram he seems to somehow, he's a time capsule or something.
We're lucky here. We have all his stuff.
Oh, dang.
I better hide it before he comes in.
You better hide it before I find it.
But
Just
I mean,
in case it's in there.
Right here.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
Good to know. He pointed it out for me. Now
it's
I know.
alphabetical, so.
Cool. Yeah, there was Ready, Set, Fly. That was the one that was like 2006 or 7, I think.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah. It was, I just released it myself.
What was on it? Same songs as Steady Now?
There were a couple repeats on there. Other than that, they were some pretty simple stuff. I mean, it was pretty. I think I had just started playing by myself, and performing regularly.
Were they with Betty?
Yes, they were with Betty.
I miss Betty.
Yeah, I still have Betty.
Oh, you should bring her sometime.
After I got this, Chloe, I've kind of stuck with this. We're talking about guitars, by the way, not just like random chicks. I have.
You know the song Chloe?
No.
We should talk later.
Okay.
You could play Chloe on Chloe with my friend Chloe.
Oh my God.
And Zoe. Her
Oh, my
roommate is Zoe.
goodness. That's like overwhelming to even think about.
It kind of is.
Well, I think
I could find a Joey.
I have one of those in my band.
Is it Joe with dots over it?
No.
He should do that.
We can do that. Maybe
Okay.
I'll do that on the record and not
Tell you
tell
what,
him and see what
I'm
happens.
going to hop out of the way and let you play a song because this is spiraling into what we often do. I'm enjoying it, but I think people want to hear you sing more than they want to hear.
Well, I think I'm going to, I know we've already kind of talked about the cover up a little bit. So I'm going to play, the last year that We the Animals did the cover up, we did Adele. And that was really fun. But her catalog is, especially her hit catalog is so large that we kind of shoved as many as we could into like a medley. But there were just some older tunes that there was no way we were going to get to them. So I have it here, one of my favorites. I'm just going to play this, just because.
You want to do 2 in a row, or?
Sure.
Okay, I'll hop out of the way and enjoy.
Cool. Gotta see it with my eyes, though. Hold on. I fix this so you guys don't have to suffer through some nasty notes. Oh my goodness. Todd, tell a joke. I'm not allowed to tell jokes anymore. My bandmates have grounded me from that while tuning for good reason. Almost there. Almost there. Right under my feet is air made of bricks that pulls me down, turns me weak for you. I find myself repeating like a broken tune, and I'm forever excusing your intentions, but I give in to my pretending, which forgive you each time without me knowing. They melt my heart to stone, and I hear your words that I made up. You say my name like there could be on us. I've this tidy up my head, I'm the only one in love. I'm the only one in love. Each and every time I turn around to leave, I feel my heart begin to burst and bleed. So desperately I tried to link it with my head, but instead I fall back to my knees as you tell your way right through me. I forgive you once again without me knowing. You burned my heart to stone, and
and I hear your words that I made up. You see my name like there could be on us. I burst tidy of my head, I'm the only one in love. I'm the only one in love. But what is still my hand whenever I'm standing my own ground? You build me up and leave me down. I hear your words that you made up. I see your name like there could be an us. I burst tidy of my head, I'm the only one in love. I'm the only one in love. Thanks. Let's see. Let me get this back in tune real quick.
While you're doing that, since it's exactly 10:30, I just
Oh.
want to do the station ID because that keeps us legally solvent or something like that. This is WEFT Champaign 90.1 FM, and I don't even think I said at the top of the hour, you're listening to WEF Sessions on WEFT 90.1 FM Champaign with special guest star Kayla Brown. We just kind of got right into it.
That's all right, though.
So, and tuning is a good time to also do some housekeeping.
Yeah.
But I keep asking if you want to do 2 in a row uninterrupted, so I think I'll let you do that now.
Cool.
Oh, can I ask you one thing before
Yes,
you go
please
into it?
do.
Anything you mentioned a June 30th show, but anything you want to plug directly?
This Wednesday, I'm playing at Blackbird for their Wednesday night spotlight with James Jones and trio, Ian and Mitchell, and that'll be neat. I haven't gotten to play with these guys yet, and they're amazing musicians, and I'm looking forward to hopping up with them and doing that. So yeah, that's I think starts at 8. Yeah, 8 o'clock on Wednesday. I don't think I go on until about 9 or so.
Now, is that a full concert? Is there a cover? I don't know how that works.
It's free, and I think it goes from 8 to 11 in total.
It's
But
way over in Urbana, so it's exotic to me.
yeah, all the way across town.
I was just at Iron Post.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's I've been to a lot of them, and they're great. That's always a good time. So yeah.
Well, good to hear.
That's Wednesday, and then the June 30th will be Deary's first show. That's with the Mighty Pines, Ryan Groff, and Rebecca Songer.
Who is this Ryan Groff I keep hearing about?
Oh, Ryan. He's amazing. Ryan Groff from Elsinore. He's actually going to be recording vocals for our new record, so I'll be recording with him for that. The rest of the record will be with Matt Talbot over at Earth Analog. But
Boy, this is just like a who's who of name dropping.
well, we got really cool friends, I guess. I don't know, but
maybe
they're all very talented people.
I think my friends are cool, but maybe your friends are the Hollywood Squares.
I feel like we have a lot of the same friends.
We
Tom.
probably do.
Yeah.
But you see, none of my friendships don't count unless they're on Facebook.
Oh.
So if you're friends with people but you don't do social media, then
It's not real.
there are no witnesses to confirm or deny.
Yeah, Facebook. It is like a thing. Isn't
Going
it?
back though, I have Quaker family, so technically we're all friends.
Okay. See, there you go. That's what really matters, I feel like. Let's see. What am I going to do now? Oh, I know. I'll do one off the last We the Animals record. That's what I'll do. We talked a little bit about Donna Nelson when I got here. Another friend, a very talented friend of mine. And I call her spare bedroom the incubator because some of the best songs I've ever written were me when I was crashing at her place for a while and in that room, and this is one of them. So it's called Dry the Flood. blades on handles to battle what shatters, to find ways to climb out of my old skin, fighting gently without fists of contention. We'll try to remember this. Ooh, ring out your dress. Ooh, dry the flood. These nights don't say much for what I have left inside me to find. In the rubble of the years, hung by the same string I strung us all along with, and there's time left in these hands to tear myself down. Ooh, ring out your dress. Ooh, dry the flood. Oh, 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 Ooh, ring out your dress. Ooh, dry the flood. Yeah, that's how that goes. Let's see if I can get another one in here. Oh yeah, speaking of writing songs in Donna Nelson's spare bedroom, I got another one. I'll find another one. This is also going to be on the new We the Animals record. Let's see if I can remember it. Find a way to build again confidence will find its way in. I know your heart isn't gone unheard. Even us, I know it burns. it's real. Worth the time I know it takes to heal. You and me in this time machine, let me show you a time with no matching gasoline. I can promise you custody of crime, the gospel truth. Blame it all on broken you. Take its toll on all our hearts. Fight with me till demons depart. Fear is how I know it's real. Worth the time I know it takes to heal. You and me in this time machine, let me show you a time with no matching gasoline. I can promise you yeah. It's called Time Machine. And it's going to be on the new We the Animals record, which comes out hopefully this fall.
So far, I've only heard from my mom, but there is enthusiasm on the internet.
Oh, hi, Todd's mom. Well, awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of kind of what direction to go in now.
Goodness.
Let's see.
You know, I was saying I didn't have most of your records, but I have several of the WEFT sessions, so I feel like I can't be too whiny.
They're all in there somewhere.
Yeah, that WEFT sessions version of well, it was Darling Disarm, I guess.
Oh, wow.
So that has gotten a lot of play
Okay.
over the
Yeah.
years. Well, I mean, it's
Wow.
right here. I can make sure I'm not just imagining things.
Wow. Yeah, that band has been disbanded quite a while now. That had to have been 2007.
August 2007.
Yeah. Wow.
And I remember we have one track of you just saying, expressing discomfort talking on the radio. Do you remember that?
Yeah. It's something that probably shouldn't ever happen, but, it's fine.
I think it's something where the mic wasn't supposed to be on, but it was live for the second that you happened to say it. But yeah,
That sounds about right.
this gets played back, it looks like every couple of years.
Oh, hey.
So not the whole thing, but
I'll add that to the burn pile before I leave.
well, I mean, it's yours. You should. Yeah, that was a nice. I guess not everybody still lives here.
No, Kristen's gone.
Oregon, right?
Yeah. Yep, she's in Portland.
And that Mike Ingram guy.
Yeah, he's around somewhere doing one of his thousands of jobs.
It's one thing I like about Champaign-Urbana is so many people individually do so many things.
Yeah.
That
He's kind of an extreme, though.
well, I used to, when I was busier, I used to talk about how busy I was, and now I generally don't say so because I know every time I think I'm busy, I can name at least 10 people without a pause who are undoubtedly busier than I am.
If you're ever feeling too busy, just give Mike Ingram a call and just ask him how he's doing.
I'm afraid if I asked him, getting the complete answer rather than the abridged answer would probably, he wouldn't have time.
No, it would take some time.
And I mean, he's just put more on his plate. So
Yeah, he's
a man of the people now.
He's an ambitious man. Gotta love him. I couldn't do it.
I think most of us would be bad at being a specific other person.
Yeah, I'd be horrible at being Mike Ingram. Because then I'd have to deal with me all the time.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you mean you as yourself or you as him?
Yeah, well, he's he and I have been friends for a very, very, very long time.
Right.
In like almost a sibling capacity. So, it's I'm like definitely like little bratty sister.
Oh,
for
wow.
him. Yeah.
Is he older?
Yeah. He's 2 years older than me.
I think I've known you about the same length of time. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I was 19 when I started playing music with him.
But didn't you say people are always misgauging how old you are?
Yes. It used to be when I was younger, it was like, oh, I was so much older. And then I was like, well, sweet, when I'm older, maybe they'll think I'm younger. And that didn't happen.
Oh, because I was going to say, I know people that, they're always trying to look older. And it's like, you realize this eventually will work out in your favor.
Eventually you go, yeah. Like, I'm trying to go backwards now.
I know guys in their 30s. They're like, well, if I shave, people won't let me into clubs. I'm like, you're old enough now. That is not going to be a problem.
You don't have to worry about that now.
Yeah. Bald, beer belly, you probably don't need the beard just to be legit. If you want a beard, that's different. But
yeah, see, I don't have that problem. So.
oh, that's right. Yeah, when you were talking about, what it's like when you're a young woman and you're going through a lot. And I was here I'm nodding. And I'm like, why am I nodding?
I have no idea what that's like.
All I could think of was my so-called life.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, well, I know how Claire Danes...
Cool. Yeah, I was not Claire Danes cool, but...
You didn't... Yeah, I bet your hair was that color at one point.
Oh, I'm sure it was hundreds of colors at some point.
It was white in the original script.
Oh, yeah?
And they changed it to red.
Oh.
I think because the white would have permanently done something weird to her hair and the red just rinsed out. So.
Okay. I didn't know that. She's a good redhead. So what kind of time do we have? How many more songs do I get?
Well, you've got almost 15 minutes, but I mean, we're not going to cut you off mid-song. And if you have just one
You're
more,
welcome
if at 11 o'clock you're like, oh, there's one I didn't get to, it's not like, I mean, it's a federal holiday.
Yeah, right?
It's pretty chill in terms of our format tonight.
Okay.
So
I
will.
Got one more if that's
You've
cool.
really only got one more?
I mean, I could play another one, I guess.
Do at least two more if you don't mind, because
Okay.
I would hate for you to get less than your hour.
Well, I'll do a cover real quick, and
Yeah.
then we'll
You
switch.
can do two
it up.
covers if you want. Kara's not here yet, so.
Okay, I'll just keep playing till I see that beautiful face walk in the door. Okay.
I don't, maybe she wants to hear a song from you.
Well, I'll do. This is a song by a really awesome woman named Lex Land.
Okay.
She goes by Lex Land. It's not her real name, but she is. She's a really great songwriter, and this is one of my faves. So yeah, I'll try this one out. See what happens. Oop, let me put it up where my eyes can see it. Well, I always get my hopes up, a palm's length too high. With every step I get closer, I'm still stuck one step behind.
Yeah, but we're just too good at never getting our timing right. So for right now, I'll have to keep putting my love in on standby. 'Cause as much as you leave, you know that I'll follow. Today you'll come running, and oh, that tomorrow you could walk away from me in a second flight. But if I ever left you, always come back. 'Cause I'm that kind of woman. You're that kind of man. It's a long, lonesome circle of us coming and staying and going our opposite ways. At least the quiet nights are easier than these sunny, empty days. 'Cause at least when I'm sleeping, I can dream of you keeping me safe. Or of us someday so far when I asked you, you'd finally stay. 'Cause as much as you leave, you know that I'll follow. Today you'll come running, and oh, that tomorrow you could walk away from me in a second flight. But if I ever left you, always come back. 'Cause I'm that kind of woman, and you're that kind of man. 'Cause I'm that kind of woman, and you're that kind of man.
Yeah, that's how that goes. Yeah.
Think we can get two more or just one more?
Do you need me to do two more?
I would just selfishly like it.
Okay. I can probably do that.
I normally we do all our summing up before the last song, so I just don't want to be caught off guard if you're done unexpectedly. So
Okay. Yeah, I can do a We the Animals song real quick.
I would like that.
Okay. And this is actually the single off the last record.
I have one quick question about that.
Yeah.
Did you ever come up with a real title for the Ninja Turtle song?
God. Which one was the Ninja Turtle song?
The one that's on YouTube is Ninja Turtle song. I don't know. I haven't gone back and compared it to. If it's not on the album, I don't know what it would be called.
That sounds like something the guys did. That sounds like some shenanigans they probably did. But,
I just remember the train
no.
going by as you played it at Record Store Day or whatever that was.
I think wasn't that Home?
I knew what Home was called.
No, okay.
I mean, the train was passing for like most of your set, I think.
Right.
So.
'Cause I remember the video of Home and the train going by, but Ninja Turtle song. I'll have to ask the guys that. If you're listening, you should call in and tell Todd what that is.
They should call in after you're done, or we're going to have the phone ringing in the background of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what Todd said.
Or they should email, or they should, do something that, unless you want percussive phone ringing or something.
I don't mind that. They're probably going to do it now just to be
Okay.
jerks.
Well,
which is why I love them. But.
Go ahead into your, so we get to both, if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Don't swing low, Danger, fate, keep your distance from the ground. All time alone, held so high. Engage the silence you found. Don't swing so low. Your feet touch the ground. Sing soft, let go. Make not a sound. Sing your song. Danger, fate, tune in noise, bite the sound, and smash the heads and chronicle the way by which the choke is bound. Don't swing so low. Your feet touch the ground. Sing soft, let go. Make not a sound. Could you have found that you didn't know, that you know now? Could you? That you know now.
Yeah. It's Hells and Chronicles. That was the single on the last We the Animals record. Can't believe it's already been 2 years since that came out.
Well, I already have I have follow-up. We just got a phone call.
Okay.
I was confident it was one of your bandmates. It was not.
Oh.
It was Mr. Bo. And
Okay.
I don't know if you know him, but he said he wanted to know how to buy a CD from you.
Okay.
And he wanted to confirm what your Wednesday show is.
Okay. Well, the We the Animals record, Hells and Chronicles, is available at Exile on Main Street, which is just a block over from where we are here downtown. And that's on, it's not on Main Street anymore.
So any day of the week, you can go to the old train station,
any day.
Exile on Main, and get Kayla's record
Yeah.
by We the Animals
We the
called
Animals.
Hells and Chronicles.
And then for Wednesday, it's at Blackbird in Urbana.
Next to
and
Crane Alley?
Right next door to Crane Alley. Yep, right across the little alley.
The actual alley.
The actual alley, yeah. And it's it is free. It starts at 8, and then it goes until 11. I probably won't be on until about 9, though.
Well, the quote that he wanted me to relay was, he thinks you are, quote, phenomenal. So,
Oh, thank you, Mr. Bo.
and it's always nice to get a call during the show by somebody who's actually listening to the show and commenting on the show and not
Yeah.
just wanting to hear like Jerry Garcia solo or something.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
It's always weird when it's like, what show is this? Well, can you play something totally irrelevant to your format?
Yeah,
So
no.
thank you to anybody who has a message that is germane to the format
Yeah.
and is even if they're. I mean, it's even better if they're appreciative. But just knowing that they're actually paying attention to what we're playing.
Yeah,
is
well, I
nice.
appreciate that. Very cool.
So to sum up, you've been listening to Kayla Brown of We the Animals and a couple other bands that haven't publicly played out yet, I don't think.
Yep, Deary's coming up next. So,
Dearie?
yep, named after Blossom Dearie.
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Croft plays her on Fridays.
Oh, really? Yeah, beautiful
And
voice.
she was alive until just recently, I think.
Yeah. I can't remember when that was. It wasn't that long ago, though.
And that's actually her legal real name, which is just
Blossom
blows my
Dearie.
mind.
Yeah, super cool. Yeah, she's great. But yeah, that's June 30th, and that's at the Cowboy Monkey. Yeah, there's four bands that night. It's going to be an epic show. Super excited.
I won't know how to feel a show that's actually like walking distance. And, I
Yeah.
mean, technically Urbana's walking distance, but it depends what shoes
Yeah.
I'm wearing.
And how you're feeling. Yeah, if you're feeling up to it. It's a trek, but it's a fun trek.
It's more the walking home at 2 a.m., you know.
Yeah, that's what you can Uber. You can Uber now and ride the MTD. Does it run that late?
Not in the summer.
Oh yeah.
You see, one
Students.
the reason I'm salty about it is there was one summer Iron Post show people begged me to come to, and I decided I'd stay till midnight, and the last bus in the summer, they just switched over to the schedule, and the last bus was like 11:58, and I had on new dress shoes.
Oh,
and I couldn't walk
no.
for about a week after that. So it made me think twice. It's like, am I so excited about this that I'm willing to walk
Yeah.
home? And now I don't wear dress shoes to
Well,
the...
you just got to go full Urbana and take your shoes off, man.
No,
Just-
no. I left with love to my southern listeners. I left the rural South for many reasons, and that was one of them. So
Okay, fair.
my shoes are bolted on.
Fair. Take care of your feet.
I have shoes inside my shoes just in case.
Those little 5-finger
Layers
things.
of no. Ew. Those are an abomination unto the Lord.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've never braved them. I've never tried them.
I read they have no. They're not very good for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never dabbled. So.
So stay tuned. After Kayla, we have Cara Marizzi standing by. We also have the new Moats record, the new Poster Children record. Yay, Poster Children. And
Yay.
have you seen their Lego set?
Mm-mm.
Poster Children has a Lego set now.
That's awesome.
It's you can build Rose out of Legos and
That's amazing.
all of them. I mean, I don't know why I'm singling out Rose. All of them are minifigures now.
God, they're so cool.
They are.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, and then 2 hours of 1933. Even though it's Depression era, it's not. It shouldn't be too depressing. I mean, people needed their spirits lifted even during the Depression, and there were records that spoke to that. But
you go.
one more from Kayla. Thank you.
Cool.
Stick around if you want. Don't stick around if you don't. And have a
I'm
wonderful
burning
time.
that record collection. over
Yes, yes.
there. I'm leaving with it or burning it. One of the two. Early morning, late afternoon, making good time now. Maybe I won't be too late. Well, I walked on and walked on till I was about 5 miles out. A young man drove me the rest of the way. Gotta think I'm getting somewhere now. Oh, but maybe it's just my way. Trying to find those things I left behind. Seems like just yesterday. I got $1.25, it says. This bus will stop right at my feet, and I'll be on my way.
Maybe I won't be too late. And I had a loved once. We had a home, but I couldn't leave well enough alone. I used the fire in his eyes to burn those bridges down. But rivers don't wind the same way now. Wish I could drop him a line, maybe rewind time. But he's somewhere in London now. I got $1.25, says this bus will stop right at my feet, and I'll be on my way. Maybe I won't be too late. I'm on a ragged now, tied down in some forgotten town. Feels like I've always been that way. It took me this jangling coffee cup I hold in my hand to realize I've always been begging for change. I got $1.25, it says this bus will stop right at my feet, and I'll be on my way. Maybe I won't be too late. Got $1.25, it says this bus will stop right at my feet, and I'll be on my way. Maybe I won't be too late.
Thank you. Thank you so much.